are gonna have to let you know right off the bat if this ends up being louder than expected. Chiptune is hard for me to determine how loud it is for y'all versus me. But welcome in, Spores! My name is Necrophyte, I'm your favorite mushroom, and we are playing World of Horror. Lots of check-ins. BB Hay, checking out this game on Steam. Welcome in, Spore! Yeah, this is actually my first time playing this game. I might actually turn it down a little bit on my end. Okay. Yeah. Let me know how that's still better for you.
Crimson_Ricky just redeemed shrimp check.
My headphones are doing the walking thing. Oh no, does it not work with controller? Okay. Can y'all hear me now, Spores? Rather loud. Okay, I can hear now. That's fine. I'll bring it down to about here. Game's still loud. Okay, we're working on it. Just a moment. Excuse me while I reset my headphones too. What? Yeah. Alright, let's try this. I might have to hold on 1 second, guys. That's good to know. That's good now. Okay. Beep. I love this. So it said it was Steam Deck compatible, but yeah, I am gonna turn the volume down for myself too, because that is still hella loud. Turn it up just a little bit on y'all's end. That on my end. Okay. Anywho's it, welcome in, Spores. If you couldn't hear me the first time, because, yeah, that was loud as hell. I am Necrophyte, I am your favorite mushroom, and we are trying out World of Horror. I am very vaguely familiar with this game. It is supposed to be a love letter to, like, Lovecraftian horror, as well as Junji Ito, which, if you know anything about me, I love Junji Ito. I am a big fan of Junji Ito. I have most, if not all the books. The only one that I refuse to put on my shelf at this current moment in time is Gyo, and that's because it makes me wildly uncomfortable. But, from what I understand, this is a text-based type horror game. There is, like, different scenarios you go through. I saw vaguely one of my friends playing it, so I have very little knowledge to go on in regards to it still at the work at the moment. Well, hopefully I can help you get through work. But without further ado, I suppose we shall get started with a new Oh.
Quit asking 23 just redeemed hydrate.
I think there was another hydrate too. So, sit down, drink, stand up, drink. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, that's how that song goes. Okay, let's get in it.
Shame.
What?
Shame.
Oh, I haven't
Shame.
even died yet. Why are you shaming me? Would you like to customize your next playthrough's look? There are many color palettes and display
Are you winning,
modes.
son?
1-bit or 2-bit? 1-bit, 2-bit? 1-bit or 2-bit?
2-bit, 1-bit?
2-bit, 1-bit? Both bit?
4-bit?
5-bit. At least 5-bit. Randomized?
Blue bit?
Oh, you can have like a sepia. You can have like this cool... That's gonna kill my eyes real fast. Oh, the green is kind of cool. Not gonna lie. We might just keep it on the stereotypical black and white for now, though. Or we could randomize it. Yeah, we'll just go normal for now. Continue. So, if it is your first time playing World of Horror, it is recommended that you start with the spine-chilling story of School Scissors option before trying more complex playthroughs. Okay. So, spine-chilling story of School Scissors. A tiny section of a standard playthrough showcasing one of the available mysteries. I guess. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980-something. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. Those are just sea creatures, I'm sure. Oh, it's exploding on my shroomies. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. Dun dun dun! An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. Welcome to World of Horror. Important messages will appear here. You found a new item, Straight Razor. You found a new item, Taiyaki. Ooh, Taiyaki. The story so far. Straight Razor and Taiyaki. Is that what that... Oh. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time and you can't rest until our town is safe. Well, I don't think hags necessarily count as eldritch abominations. They do sort of fall into the Fae realm, I believe. I have a Straight Razor, which is a one-handed weapon, does a damage of 4, speed of 90, chance to hit is 80. And I have Taiyaki, which is food and folklore. I can't have Taiyaki. Use +1 reason. So I have no weapons, no nothing, no rituals, and I'm guessing these are my stats. So I got strength, dexterity, perception, knowledge, charisma, and... I don't know what F and D is. Okay. Cool. Start the combat tutorial. Yeah, I guess I will need that. Wah! Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. Let's investigate. The school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil, and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Why would you expect your friend that has gone missing to have just known to leave that for you? Hey, I know you got, spirited away, essentially, but hopefully you left me all the materials to save your ass, because if not, you might be screwed. So, I have access storage, explore school, perform the ritual, or check out school lockers. What's in the school lockers? Whoa! There is already stuff on here. Okay. Oh. No, that's not a good start. Stamina, and I think that's supposed to be my sanity. And why did he not use it if he had the— Exactly! Wow, how did he get spirited away if he had the things? Like, it sounds like he failed. Aha, baseball bat. Mine? Mine. I can't have that. Wooden bat! It's blunt, two-handed, strength weapon, damage 4, I think, what's my perception is 8, strength is 7, so can I equip that? Equipped. Okay, so we have that. You need you found a new item, wooden bat, you need a tiny key to open this locker, okay. Cool. I guess I will explore the school then. Oh, hello. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Sure. Luck check failure. Oh. So that's where we're going immediately. Got it. The creepy substitute teacher hands you a dusty, old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? -2 stamina. Oh. Okay, resolve this event. I've not found the blessed chalk, and I have not found the holy candles. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. I can access my storage, explore. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna explore some more. This is a mini one, so I'm sure I'll have way more to do in the actual thingy. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Come closer or needs anatomy class perk. So I guess I'll come closer. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Okay. That's disturbing. Something evil stalks the empty school corridors. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left on the roof. You must hurry and go find it. So I can peek outside. Oh, well, yeah, I just want to peek outside. To open the door, click on the handle and drag the mouse with the mouse button pressed. This has me concerned automatically. Ah! Nope! New achievement unlocked. Okay, well. He's right there. I can see him. So, I can go to the gym now? Ooh. So, okay. I'm not really sure what's happening. Zero, I see you laughing. Something is wrong! Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart! You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other Elder Tours still lurk here. I am gonna try and be... do I have, like, a stealth? I don't think so. So, I have spells, I have status. Okay. That didn't do anything. I don't have any spells yet. And those are my items. Okay. And then options. Right. So happy I got in time for you to see that. Oh! Okay. I'm gonna try to be sneaky. Dexterity check success. It feels very D&D. With the stats and everything, it definitely feels D&D. Dexterity check success. You succeed in grabbing the backpack and return to the staircase leading back to our world. Okay. So, we have found the Blessed Chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully, it'll be enough. Definitely D&D style skill check on these things. Yeah. Definitely. I figured, and when you showed me, so Zero was the one kind enough to show me how this game worked, and I felt like this was a perfect type game for our Sunday streams, and Sunday we sticking with the horror theme, but something a lot more, chilled and relaxed. Also, I feel like you'd rather have the bat equipped instead of the straight razor. I don't know, because my strength is only 7, but I'm guessing that's perception is 8. So I think that's what we're gonna go with at least for now. I have redraw sigil, access storage, explore school. We're going on an adventure. Yeah, I think it said perception. You hear a faint. Oh, no, I didn't expect it to actually move. Penris, Pernus, clearly. Pernus. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart's beating. The sight almost makes you sick. -1 stamina. Okay. I have a stronger stomach than that, but okay. The sound of scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. Ah! Panic. Ah, it's another one. You hear it's the same anatomy model. What the hell? You found the holy candles. Woo! In your friend's backpack. Didn't I already check his backpack? Why would I not already check his backpack? You see a model and his heart is actually beating. That's terrifying. Maybe I'm built different. I do believe I've stated before I am built incorrectly, so. You found them in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Woo! Ritual. Wait, what's that? Oh, hello. It's actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. The sigil and the holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Had you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch as the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises its enormous its enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Prepare for combat. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? Okay, that is disturbing. You did actually do it wrong. What? How? During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and moves from an action ring, which is B. Okay. What? Okay. Once you filled the sequence bar, C. Oh, C. A. B. Alright. Press the launch sequence button to finish your turn. Okay. So I have kick, which it seems 55 time. 2 damage. Hello? Is that a beautiful goddess that just entered my chat? Hello, Nixia, welcome in.
Dishonor on your cow.
Why dishonor on me? I thought I fucked up, but I didn't fuck up. I have that, and I've got... Can I use that? No? No? Oh, maybe? Maybe? Yeah. I can't... What about my straight razor? I can't use it. I have it. It's mine. Avoid unnecessary cuts. Okay, what if I also equip that? No? You don't have time to change equipment. Okay. Okay, I thought I would have the option. Current time multiplier, a lower multiplier means that actions will take less time. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm just kicking the hell out of this bitch. Launch sequence. Turn 2 begins. Okay, where is her health? Where am I looking? Oh, HP. 24... -2 to all damage and 33 power. Okay. Oh, you did not. I am learning how to type pawn this keyboard. Oh, a new keyboard. Who dis? Is it a clickety-clack one? Now, oh, prepare your attack. Kick. Attack with weapon. And strong attack. Perception-based. Let us do that. Let us do that. And do it. Oh, I don't have enough time. Okay. Go. Oh, wait, what? It wants me to look for an improvised weapon? I guess. I have a weapon? Go down! She has 14 HP left. Oh, shit, Oh, I was not paying attention. I only have 7 stamina left and 8 reason left. Okay, I am gonna get hit. Look, a new item has appeared in your inventory in the upper right corner. Select the item with your cursor. This opens the item submenu, then select equip button highlighted. I have a slit mouth now? Smile? What? Oh. Okay. Item. I have Taiyaki. I have the wooden bat. Okay. Can I hit you with the wooden bat then? No? I thought it just said... Okay. Reminds you of the American heist thriller film. You don't need a shave right now. Okay. In no way it's Omori. It is not. So each hit you will have to lose both 2 stamina and 2 reason, meaning you have to win in 6 turns. Oh. Yeah, the math checks out. I used to my laptop's keyboard. Yes, it does clickety-clack. Clickety-clacks are the best. No, it's Omori. It is, this is World of Horror. Actually, it's 4 turns now. Yeah, because I'm gonna die. You don't have time. See, it's telling me no. Do I have time to prepare an attack and, like, hit her really hard? Go. Turn 4 begins. Kick. Strong. I don't have a firearm attack boost. That's fine. We got this. Oh, we don't got this. I'm gonna die. Just attack! Just get her!
Crasher 415 just redeemed spores check-in.
I have no idea what this game is, but it looks interesting. It seems interesting so far. It's called World of Horror. It's supposed to be a mix between Eldritch Horror and Junji Ito. It is a text-based type horror game. Preparing attack means your attack is guaranteed to hit. Nice, nice. You win. I did! Don't die. Dying is bad. True. I can't argue with that.
Statistically, dying is bad for your...
Statistically, being killed means you die. Yes. It infects the enemy with spores. Get spored, motherfucker!
Emotional damage!
You defeated the Scissor Woman! The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only trace of her left of her is the large scissors. You stare at them, unsure what to feel. Something tells you you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly, you pick up the scissors in your mouth, widens in a smile.
Dashster08 said we should watch The Amazing Digital Circus on one long-ass stream. It's a psychological horror. It's also based off of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
I actually have the I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream game. Why do I feel like this got loud all of a sudden? On my list of games to eventually play, probably on a Sunday. Also, as much as I'd love to do like some sort of watch party on stream, there's no way to do watch parties without it getting copyright struck. Otherwise, you better bet your ass we'd be watching all the Silent Hills, no matter how bad they are after the first one. I want to. Okay, Spoops, you would. I have no mouth and I must scream too. Nice. Also, I'm finally at 9.5 hours of fucking retail work. Ooh, Crasher, that sucks. But at least you're off now. Hold hands. Oh, of course, yeah. You lewd. I got the spine-chilling story of School Scissors ending B. The horror's over for now. I have Straight Razor. Incoming Doom was 4%. You played through lasted that much. That's not the only mystery plaguing this town. You must continue your investigation. Continue. Yeah, right. You and me should watch it before the movie comes out. Ooh. Yeah, I don't even know how many episodes I've watched. I know, me and Mistress watched some, and then I watched a couple on my own, but I don't know exactly how many I watched on my own, so I definitely don't think I'm ready for the movie. I suppose you want a full playthrough this time. Well, clearly. New story. Let's do that. Ooh, Purple. I got Purple now. That is, oh! As much as I love that color scheme, that is very hard to read. I like that one. That one matches my desk. I like that a lot. Okay, continue. Alrighty, so... This option will prepare the standard skeptic playthrough for you, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff. Okay, quick play, true chaos. The option will start a new playthrough, randomly selecting character, old god, background, and more, and then you can customize your playthrough. I guess we're gonna do an extracurricular activity, which is a standard playthrough, I'm assuming. Customized playthrough is probably what you want. Well, I don't necessarily want to customize the playthrough, do I? Would I, like, is there a way to just, like, play through the normal ones? I want to put my face in right at this plush ass washing. Jesus fuck, Spoops. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The fact that you and Oysters haven't spoken yet, it fucking baffles me. Extra see how it goes. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Something strange is happening in our town. Robe figure, yep, we do know that. This country has a weird thing against, ocean life, apparently. And technology. Alright. Yep, we just saw this, yep. Okay. The missing stars. The media has reported about various people with seeming, I cannot fucking speak tonight. More so than other nights. Apparently, seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Old gods rule. Casting spells raises doom instead of a normal cost. Backstory World of Horror. Character exclusive perk cards only. I have no idea what that means. Oh, let's see what Frosty said. Frosty said, meanwhile, let's catch up on chat. Chat's a wild mix of horror, game strategy, and cheeky banner. Crimson Iki's baffled by item choices, while Zero the Mox drops D&D wisdom. Frosty champions my merch, and Porcelainixia is mastering keyboard skills amidst the chaos. Spoopy Smalls gets spicy with Ragatha, and Jester dreams of long stream binge. Meanwhile, Blurp keeps the sound effects rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. Alrighty. First time playing. Select the, but didn't I just... Is it gonna make... Hi! Oh, she's cute. Welcome, and thank you for trying World of Horror, inspired by the adventure games from the 80s. The visual overload may initially be a little distorting. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. Powell, the creator of the game. Hi, Powell. That's the main game screen. Here you'll interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. That's the user interface part of the screen. Here you'll manage your inventory, cast spells, and access the game options. All performed actions will be added to the log here. That's you on the right. World of Horror has RPG elements, and your attributes are described by the 6 basic stats. Move your cursor over them to learn more. So we have stamina. That's your stamina. It represents your physical health. And once it reaches 0, your character dies. That's your reason. It represents your stability and will to confront the horrors. Once it reaches 0, your character collapses and the game ends. Strength is strength. Dexterity is dexterity. Perception is perception. Knowledge, charisma, and funds. Oh! That's money. I didn't know what that meant. It's monies. Okay. This is your inventory. You can keep up to 4 items. To inspect, use, or equip anything you pick up, select the item in question from this area. There are 3 equipment slots. Equipped items do not count towards 4 item limit. Weapon used in combat, B and C trinkets, and armor. As you progress in your playthrough, the more helpful tips will appear. Would you like to turn on combat tutorial on? It would start during your first... No, because we just did that. Okay, so... I learned a new spell, skin removal. Is that a spell as much as it is just an action? Give me a knife and I can do the same shit without using magic. Okay, so I have my home and the lighthouse. Let's go to the lighthouse. An ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. You do not want your funds to hit 0 if you can avoid it. I think, yeah, I remember you saying that. Didn't some guy show up and was like, give me your monies? And I was like, no. I can remove skin. We can all remove skin. We should not remove skin. At the very least, I know my cat girl needs to keep her skin on. So, do with that information what you will. I'll pull back my skin. Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean, you sicko. Now I really want to remove skin. Oh. Let's enter. Oh my god, while we're going through this, you know, I like telling y'all random shit that's gone on through my week and shit like that. Fish learned something today. Was it today or was it yesterday? I think it was actually yesterday. We learned that white Monster energy drink and apple juice cancel each other out. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste. Yep. The white zero sugar energy Monster. Like the Monster energy drinks, but the white can. If you mix that and you mix apple juice, it just doesn't taste like anything. It just cancels the flavors out. That is a very strange thing we learned. Why do you know this? Well, clearly, we mix apple juice and white zero sugar Monster energy. How else would we figure this out? It's got to be equal parts, though, because obviously if you have more than one than the other, then it'll taste more like that. But if you pour at equal amounts, it doesn't taste. Oh.
Porcelain_Nixia just redeemed cursed shrew.
Your wish is my command. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. Why is that one open? Okay. Well, then we shall go home. You check your mailbox. It's empty. Sweet. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You are not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings. Is this whole thing not a weird mystery? Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Choose an action. I guess start a new mystery? Inexplicable and morbid. That's what the turkeys sound like. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a bloody brief of the Beckoning Bulletin, eerie episode of Evolving Eels, alarming account of normal arms, chilling chronicle of Crimson Cape. Was that it? Is it 4 of them? It's a bunch of alliteration, that's for dang sure. Eeny, meeny, miny, chilling chronicle of Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in that unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Aka Monto. It's okay, I'll remove their skin. To advance this mystery, investigate the circled location. As you progress, the location and the rules may change. Okay, so we have to go to the school. Man in a red cape, gather gossip about the current mystery. Okay. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Bet, do it. I guess we will investigate the school. Akamanto, I'm pretty sure that's a game made by Chilla's Art. Ooh? Is that another spooky game? Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look at the telescope. Curious, you check it out. You don't see anything at first, then you notice it. The bloated body of Athyalas... Athyalas... I don't think my tongue can make that sound. Is getting closer. It's plus 3% doom. With your friends safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records in the city's library make mention of Akamanto. You've reported it to your principal, who promises he will take care of it. Chilla's art stuff is pretty good. Ooh. I'll have to give him a check out then. Have I seen their stuff before? Like, I guess maybe that would be a weird question to ask. So, we can costume to enter to recruit allies and learn gossip. Study the school current mystery, doom equals spells, and stored items. Well, this says we have to gather gossip, so we're gonna go get some gossip. Hey girl, hey, what have you heard? Do I pick one? Why are y'all just staring at me like that? Stop looking at me! Latest gossip asked to join you, observe, share creepy story. Oh, I can do that. Oh. Forced to help you. That's not terrifying. I will remove your skin if you don't help me. You look like you probably gossip. Have you heard about this computer program that summons demons? Yes, I have heard of Shin Megami Tensei. Recently, the tap water in my entire neighborhood has started tasting weird. Almost like... Okay. I keep hearing a wailing sound coming from the third stall in the girls' bathroom. Okay. What if I watch you? Hikaru is staring at the clouds. They look like heads. They look fine. Hachi notices you and smiles. They look fine. Taru is reading a horror manga about spirals. Uzumaki. They seem relaxed. Join me. Sorry, I don't have time for games. It sounds strange, but I believe you. Huzzah! Oh no, she summoned demons. Have you heard of the game, The Closing Shift? I have not. What about you? Will you join me? You're always such a kidder. Okay, goodbye. Okay, what if we go to the rooftop? Talk with student? No? She's mumbling something to herself. You should probably leave her alone. Okay. Okay. Well, now we have a friend. So, let's investigate. Hello? Oh, what? That's circled. Hey, does that not count about gathering gossip? Investigate downtown. Police item. Dooms. Investigate. I start off with that one if you ever decide to check Chilla's art out. Quite literally one of my favorite horror games. Ooh, I like horror recommendations. And that's a reminder, Spores, if you ever have recommendations for horror games, up until at least I get the followers to open up Discord, then if you go below, if you are on the web version of Twitch, you can scroll down to my About, and I have a suggestion box for horror games. So let me know. You need to keep talking with students until one of them tells you about... Oh, okay. It's almost been a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He's left suddenly without even saying goodbye. Saving my lunch money for Jumpstart 4th grade. Jesus Christ. In recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Needs a light source or help your friend. I don't believe I have a light source, so let's go help friend. Strength check. Success. Yeah, I'm hella strong. You find another letter behind a wardrobe. It explains that the reason why your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking him. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company's truck driver's face. Okay. I guess I'll go attempt to gossip. Oh, did I see a face again? Observe latest gossip. It's so hard to get any sleep recently. I keep hearing a wailing coming from... Yep. We realize that you are not helpful. I guess I could wait. How much doom do I have? How do I tell? Doom! What do y'all have to say? Hard to get any sleep. Have you heard about this computer program? How'd you do on your bitch? That's not what I need to hear. Wait, just a little bit longer. If Zero didn't make those drawings, and who did? She hasn't come to school since last week. Recently, the tap water. You guys are useless. Absolutely useless. So, it's interesting. You read a story about a vengeful samurai known for wearing a crimson red cape. It's an interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. Hey, lizard.
Fear the Reaper 99 just redeemed spores. Check in.
Welcome in, Reaper. How you doing? How you doing? Our master is coming, and we all can bask in its glory. Hello? Ah! He's a glitched out magician. He's got 22 health and doom. Doom. I have no weapons. Prepare. And kick. Oh, can't I? Yeah. Punch. Just beat the hell out of him. And he added doom. What's that? Order your allies to attack. Yeah, do that, guys. Attack. Turn 3 begins. Okay. Attack. Oh wait, what if, can I back? Can I back? Can I go back? Is there a way to go back? Clear. Can I do that? And then prepare and then make them hit and then clinch? Does that count for them? It does not. Damn! We're getting doomy up in here. No. Aw. Can't prove it. Prepare attack and punch. Or I guess it's kicking. He going down. I'm just gonna beat the hell out of him. That's right! Go down! One of the articles mentions a young doctor who performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. Can I get any more gossip now? Oh! When Akamoto asks which paper you want, you must refuse anything. Oh, that's the toilet one. Okay. If you know, this is an urban legend where, like, if you're in the bathroom and you hear somebody ask you what color card you want, it determines the way that you'll die. So, like, if you pick the blue card, then you'll suffocate. But if you pick the red card, then you'll bleed. And then there's some sort of, like, joke third option that's not presented, and it's the yellow card, and it's like you die, like, in your own piss or something like that. That's, if I'm correct, that's what this is referring to. You said, I'm good. Took my shot, didn't get a no, but I'm too busy right now to assure any time right now. But hey, I tried. Hey, phenomenal. Trying is half the battle. Plus, you would have never known if you hadn't tried. I'm proud of you, Reaper. Worst Morpheus ever? What? Okay, and then everybody else is just doing that. Okay. So does that count? Oh! You heard of some versions of the legend. Everyone agrees you can't take anything the man offers you, though. Okay. To the hospital? I can enter Doom to heal injuries. Bye should be good. So let's just investigate. Hey, she didn't say no. At least she knows you like her now. True. Yeah, and things happen. I mean, you might be... She might be sitting there and she might be like... You know... Maybe, actually. Or, you know... It doesn't. And... You know. I mean, truly, I think it's a best case scenario either way. But I'm not gonna wait if that happens, something happens. Exactly. Sometimes you just gotta keep on trucking. Life will happen as it may. There was we were watching a TikTok yesterday, and they were like, what if a dude thinks that, instead of shoot your shot, they think that shoot your load is the fucking, is the slang, and I don't know why, that just made me think of it. Yep. That pair has been following you since this morning. You finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling that it will only get worse. Lose 2 stamina. Why? You learn the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder. Oh! Oh, those were cool. Those popped up all over. I like those. Taking all the records with him. Why do you do that? That's illegal. That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. So, back to the school and investigation. She said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Ugh, stalker girl. Oh no. I don't like the way she's, like, staring at me. Friends, attack. I still have no equip. Can I find, isn't there a way to, wasn't there an option to find, prepare your attack, kick, those need weapons. Wasn't there a way to find an improvised weapon? Meditate, brace for impact, dodge, or run away. Spiritual actions, I can skin her alive. Clap, a part of a ritual. Bow, pray. Assess the situation, look for an improvised weapon. That one! I want a weapon. And then we punch. Did I find a weapon? Ah! Maybe actually we run. Yeah. Ask your ally to distract her! And then run. Where was the run? There we go. No. Oh, okay, I see. You need your entire thing to run. Run! You've successfully run from the stalker girl. Yay! The principal has ordered for the school to be closed down for the investigation. I guess we're going back downtown. Is that supposed to be the dog? Shop for items? I have 6 funds. It's a dog! Look at the puppy! She looks like she sells perfume. Oh, you know. That makes sense. What do we got? We got a camera. We got an energy drink. We got salt. It's blessed. Backpack and a steak knife. How much is a steak knife? Or needs Yakuza card? Damn, I wish I was Yakuza. A steak knife will do me just fine for the moment, I believe. Sharpen edge can slice through the toughest cut of meats. You can only hope that the red stains are from steak. It's obviously from skin. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, you bought a new item. Woof! The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. I don't have a map, so we're gonna get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Oh, we're getting doomy up in here. I don't know what happens if we get to all the doomy, but we're gonna get doomy. Back to the school, I guess. Is that what I do? I just go back and forth? What happens here? Oh, you break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there. So that, you can recruit allies. You can study the current mystery. Many of the books you can find here were donated after the accident at the university. You can study old tomes or make notes. Plus 5 XP. Oh. Let's learn a new spell. You carry out a few books to the main reading room. Interpreting the old incomplete translations is a tedious task. Finally, you find the fragment you're looking for. Plus new spell. What spell do I got? Etho to Flame. Okay. Sure. I'm sure, yeah. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil discovered on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. We can light the candles, pick up the book, or study the writing on the blackboard. That looks like there was some sort of human sacrifice. Let's figure out what's going on the blackboard. You decipher the occult instructions and let the forbidden knowledge fill your brain. -2 reason, -2 stamina, but we got another spell. And now
Edge.
we can remove skin and also grow teeth. I don't know what the fuck kind of sorcerer I am, but I don't like it. There is no turning back now. You step into the last stall and close the door behind you. Investigate the cursed toilet. I guess this is all prepping to see if I can kill the beastie? You wait in the stall, trying to be quiet as possible. Suddenly, squeeze, squeak. You hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tiles. Squeeze, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squeeze, squeak. The door slowly opens. Prepare yourself. Bro's just a dude. A man masked a masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you prefer red paper or blue paper? Well, it said that we don't want anything, so I don't want anything from you. Stinky, stinky poo-poo. It's getting darker. Punch his dick. That is the secret fourth option. The tall man in the red coat slowly takes their mask off as stall walls wither and rot, and reality starts to crumble. I feel like I'm reading y'all some sort of horror story, and it's kind of cool. Because I've joked about doing, like readings before, but this is kind of like the best of both worlds. This is Akamanto True Form. No, you gotta give him the old dick twist. Oh, no, you gotta twist the nipples and then punch the dick. Actually, it's like a bop it. You know, bop it. Yeah. I am going to... What does this do? Adds a new combat option by... Combat offensive deals 8 damage plus 2% doom, costs 1 reason and stamina. And then skin removal deals 6 damage but costs 3 reason. 6 damage, 8 damage plus 2% doom. Let us cast that spell then, because that's what I want to do. How do I do that? Attack? How do I cast a spell? I'll put a spell on you. And now you're mine. Yeah. Do that. How do I do that? Cast a spell. Okay. What if I remove his teeth? It's gonna cost me 3 reason though. Forget the spell. Cast it. Oh! I think he got stuff back. That was not a great... Okay. Strong attack. Kick his ass. Kick his ass. Take him down. We're gonna die. I'm gonna go ahead and start panicking. If I start panicking now, it'll save me time later. Prepare for attack. Attack boost. Go, people, go. Attack. Get his ass. He's down to 10 HP. Let's go. What if I do the flame one more time? Because the flame seemed to do good. Oh. Al-Yalas Gaze. Costing this doesn't cost reason? He's down to 2 HP. That's my purse! I don't know you! We're just gonna go in for the stab, 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 stab. I've defeated Akamanto true form. When you wake up, you find yourself back in the toilet stall. Thinking it was all a dream, you stand up only to hear a crack from under your shoe. There lies a broken crimson mask. Akamanto might return one day, but now you know that ancient horrors can be defeated. Chilling Chronicle of Crimson Cape, ending A. Rewards for solving this recipe, we got Knowledge is Key, plus 30 experience, Thorough Investigation, plus 15, negative 5% Doom, plus 1 to Reason, and Stamina. Time passes 1 day. Oh, this... Oh no, these stats are all over for the entire mystery. I thought... Oh. Roads are closed. Roads leading out of the town were closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. A feeling of paranoia and discomfort is almost palpable in the air. Did I get all the keys? Probably not. I guess I go home. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What's it do? Why is my mailbox shaking? Are we not going to talk about that? Back in your home, you think of your next move. You're not currently investigating a weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes. Okay, so what can I do here? I can watch TV. I can take a bath. I can change clothes. Take a peek through the peephole. Get back to the town screen. Access your storage. Save in progress. Exit the game. And custom mysteries. So, let's take a bath, because I'm sneaky. The shower will help you calm down and do wonders for your sore muscles. What temperature do you set it to? Does it matter? Okay. Let's see what Frosty says real quick. Attention! Coming soon to a chat near you in a world of eerie decisions and spine-chilling chat. Join my first playthrough of World of Horror. From Akamanto mysteries to emote celebrations, the chat's alive with suggestions, support, and sound memes. Fear the Reaper 99 faces love's uncertainty, while Spoopy Smalls dishes out advice with a twist. Will our hero survive the night? Stay tuned. Hashtag Necrofight Horror Show. Oh. Wouldn't that be a thing? Like Elvira? Almost. Except it's, me. That's a thought there. There's a thought brewing there. Okay. Cold, extra reason, warm water is small experience, hot water, extra stamina, and I don't have an empty bottle. Oh, can I see? I need stamina, so we're gonna go hot water. Okay, so now let's start a new mystery, I guess. Choose a new one. We have the Bloody Brief of Beckoning Belleton, eerie episode of Evolving Eels, and alarming account of abnormal arms. Fish, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, or 3.
5.
That's not an answer.
3.
Okay.
2.
Nope, you said 3. Yeah, as you can see, he's not great under pressure. So 3 is alarming account of abnormal arms. That's spooky. Alarming account of abnormal arms. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found and the apartment remained vacant. I agree with Fish. 5. That was not a choice! You listened just as well. It's really bad. I really want something sweet to drink right now, but I do not need a soda this late. But I really want one. It is now. What the fuck? How would you even propose that I add in a number 5, first of all? Second of all... Let me in! Do you know why? Because chaos. Chaos! Chaos! We love chaos here. Yes, yes. I wish I could control this with my controller, as this is driving me nuts, because I did not set up for mouse. So, this is driving me crazy. I remember... Oh. Memory of a Gnat. Remember that, everyone. Memory of a Gnat. The door to her apartment. She closed and she lived alone. What other ways are what other ways in are there? Maybe you can get the apartment plan to compare with other flats, or maybe I can break a window. I can also, in abnormal anatomy, investigate the hospital location twice to complete this quest. So these are like little side quests. I believe Zero had told me, and that is what I'm remembering. So I can do that on top of it. And get, like, a specific ending, I think. I don't actually know how it affects the story. But you know me, I'm all about them side quests, so we gonna do it. We're going to the sick room. They're down with the sickness. Ooh, wah, ba-da-da-da-da. Okay. You know me, Chaos and Besties. Besties! Yes, Chaos. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. I can seek past her, I can set a trash can on fire, or I can let her sleep. Can I just let her sleep? Poor thing's probably tired. You abandon the idea of stealing this patient's document. It will hamper your investigation for sure, but a well-rested nurse means a safer hospital. Plus 2% doom, and the hospital's threat level is -1. What the fuck is their threat level? Is there... What was their threat level? To the pharmacy! Drugs. People point at and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks. Drugs. And listen to the man's cursed incantation. -2 reason, but I gain a spell. The Anatomical Museum archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. Yes, jelly bone disease? Clearly. It causes elongated arms. You wouldn't know about it. I read about it in another school. Okay. Mind drain. Skin removal, grow teeth, mind drain. Clearly. To downtown. Experience for funds. Funds for items. But I didn't get to pet the dog, so it don't matter. To the shop. Oh no. The guy's still there. Did I get another spell? Or did I just lose reason to lose reason? I should probably go home. And I can't investigate, no, but I can... It costs doom to enter! Ah, I'm already at 53%! That can't be good! To the apartments, then. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Hello, are you still there? Hang up immediately. You put down the phone, a little shaken up. Just how many people did that odd man call today? What would it be? Would it be like Yog Sothoth's witnesses or something like that? You notice a odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to call through, though. I am a shroom. I can fit. I can fit. How do I get in then? Neighbor. Neighbor. You knock on your friend's door and wait. Huh. Kana's not home. You should check later. Can I have this? Is this mine? What's that? What's that? Open door? Ding dong, ding dong. Okay. To the staircase. To gain a new level, press the flashing button. Ooh. You had advanced to the next experience level. Choose one perk and one stat upgrade. Okay, so we can choose Discipline. Regain 1 stamina for all successful event skill checks. Ooh, that's pretty good. Outdoorsman. +1 luck. Attuned with the natural rhythm of life. I'm attuned with the rhythm of everything. And Fast Swimmer. Faster offensive. Ooh. Seeing as we're only out of 2 of 4 of these mysteries, I am gonna pick the regain 1 stamina one. And select a pert and a stat, so I can either get +6 to my stamina reason or +1 to any of these. Reason. We do need more reason, so. Yay! You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? +2 funds, -1 to reason. Well, I'm glad I took the reason then, but also... How the hell did you get in my room? It's, I say that, but the same, it brings to mind some common events. People always like to, ask me, I go in there, I check how y'all are doing, spread a little bit of my spores, and all I get in return is, who are you and how did you get in my room? Don't worry about that. Take my spores. Anyway, let's resolve this vet. You should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed, but they weren't here. But they said that, yeah, they're still not home. Hello? I'm already here. Apartments. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Apartment stalker? Discipline. High. Oh, student C. Cheaper pharmacy item. Is that what you're good for? Did I not know this whole time that you had a perk and your perk was cheaper drugs? What do you mean? Crazy. What does Hydrate do? Deals 5 damage. Regain 2 reason, but it's a cost of 1 total max reason. I don't know what my max is. I'm assuming it was like 20. I don't know how accurate that is. But I gain 2 reason and it deals damage, so maybe we try it. 1 stamina. Okay. So, attack! Attack boost. And we'll do a strength-based attack and just jab. Yeah! Although, I probably gotta take care of this guy pretty fast. Yeah! Get him! Are they attacking when I do that? It says, order your allies attack. 2 damage. Chance to hit 60. Oh! They, Drug Girl may not be actually that good at attacking. Haha! We're gonna take care of him super fast. Wait, what's that? Pick it up. You found an item. Baseball bat! Resolve combat. One neighbor's complaining about her missing underwear. Oh god. I'm glad we didn't find underwear then. What do I have? So what is Steak Knife? That is a dexterity. My dexterity is 8, which is good. Damage is 3, speed is 72, chance to hit is 70. Weird red stains. Yeah, I've been stabbing people with it, so clearly it's gonna have red stains. Duh. Baseball bat was a strength best one. Damage is 4, speed is 95. So I'd go up and everything else, and back down in speed. Yeah, we'll try it. Oh, boobs. Investigate, I guess. While looking around the ransacked room of a of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin is a ghastly pale yellow color. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. I don't know, I think it looks really pretty. Colors look good from my end. Get it? Because it's black and white. Because I can't tell what color the ghastly yellow. Get it? Charisma check success. That means I get stamina back. Unintimidated by the painting, it gives you a new insight into the madness that possessed your friend. +5 experience. Nice. Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Investigate. Oh, poke, poke. Hello? Mask festival? As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. Once you turn to your friend for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't quite shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hair on the back of your neck stand on end when you realize something is terribly wrong. They're preparing for something, this can't be healthy, or are they hiding something? I want to say it's that, but also this can't be healthy. I want them to get those masks off, so I'm gonna select that one. What are they protecting themselves against? You take a deep breath and the air around you feels heavy, as if it's thick with an invisible poison. You cough and your eyes begin to water. The world around you is not as safe as you once thought. Oh, I lost stamina. Can I? It's gonna cost Doom to go back home, but it's gonna cost Doom anyway. We're gonna rest. It certainly feels good to be back at home. You take a short nap on your bed, you sit on a couch, and read your favorite book, plus stamina and reason. Time flies by so fast, you prepare yourself to leave and continue your investigation, plus 2% Doom. Okay. So I'm getting the flow with this. I get it. Okay. It's not too bad. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Let's read the letters. Luck check success. Sweet! It looks like you've won a small amount of money in the lottery. Lucky you. God, I fucking wish. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? Dun dun dun. Let's go. Ah, it's a hand. Oh, sorry, it's a big old yawn. Oof. Give me 1 second, sports. You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a it's an arm. It's a long, rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. Check the vent. It's gonna touch me. I don't want it to touch me. Don't let it touch me! It's waiting. No! You almost fall to the ground! Oh, I have a tiny key. When you see the wide open stare of this dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. This is the guy with jelly bone disease. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he's identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. Fucking pervert. And not in the good way either. You are questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of unfortunate gas leak. Alarming account of abnormal arms, ending A. Rewards for solving this recipe, we get experience, less doom, thankfully. And only days passed. Oh no. Now it's waning. Old God stirs. Price hike. No! Inflation hits the world of horror? What? That's, isn't that price gouging? The fucking eldritch beings are coming down, so now they're price gouging. That's too realistic for me. Too horrific for my tastes. Too scary. Can't do it. Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. I wonder what happens when we go back to this store. I do want to go home. Okay. I go home. Another key. Let's take another shower. What's my status looking like? We need more stamina, so another hot shower in this rainy weather. Oh, open drawer. What's in there? Empty bottle! Was there things in my house that I didn't know about? Move the curtain. Hello. There are other things? Light switch. Weird, nothing happens. That is kind of weird. Poke. Alrighty! We have Bloody Brief of Beckoning Bulletin or Eerie Episode of Evolving Eels. Spores, 1 or 2. Do we want eels or beckoning bulletins? I'll let y'all pick this. Damn it, Spoops. No, 4. God. Eels and escalators. We got eels going once. Anybody else? Going twice. Sold to the lady with the eels. That, I don't know about y'all, but that sound feels good in my ears. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. This game likes alliteration. That is for dang sure. What did I win? Eels! Clearly. Taxes. That too. And inflation, apparently. While returning into your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex. Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies... fish? Fish are being studied.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm one to be studied.
He's like, I'm a strange fish, I know it. To be fair, how many other fish you know grow beard? Spores. Drop a fish emote in the chat, if you will. If not, that's fine too. Teehee.
Spoopy_Smoles said fish is love.
Fish is love, fish is life. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious what weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please? Ichthyology, which is the study of fish. Believe it or not, that is the actual term. I just know that. Because, you know, I'm a shroom of, also questionable origins. Could be eldritch, could be not. Could be just, you know, you're run-of-the-mill funky. Who will ever know? Investigate the seaside location twice to complete this quest. Okay, but what if I want to go check out the shop first? Where was that? That was downtown. Oh, puppy dog. Give me the option to pet the dog. Just let me pet the dog. I can buy cigarettes. Okay. Fun fact. Oh, my God. Remind me towards the end and I'll give you updates on my Tomodachi Island. Because, I am shenanigans. Lots of shenanigans. I have taken a swift turn of how I'm handling that island. I can buy a flashlight, energy drink, a compass, and a backpack. That says +2 experience for... That seems pretty good. Energy drink, +1 dexterity till the end, or a flashlight, +1 perception. I feel like there was certain things where I had to have a flashlight, but I don't know how good that does me at this time. I'm either thinking that or the compass. Because that, I mean, I don't know how much leveling actually matters. Well, we're gonna go with the flashlight. Can I equip that? Okay, cool. Compass. It's the compass. No. Aw. Womp womp. Well, I have 5 funds. Can I buy the compass? How much was... Oh, I can buy a stone kit now, too. Compass is 3 funds. I have 5. I can have the compass, too. I still have this empty bottle. It can be used to store liquids. So, let's go investigate the seaside. It's a hardware shop. Oh, could I have bought other things here? A can of acid. Wow! Right off the bat. Does 7 damage to Eldritch. Oh, I should have saved my money. I should have saved my money. Shovel, a carpenter hammer, and a crowbar. Damn. No, throw it away. No, I'm not going to throw it away. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. It's those the goth kids under the bridge doing the doons, you know. An ancient wooden temple occupies the small hill at the town center. I can look for a warehouse job, I can try to recruit allies, or I can pray at the temple. What happens if I pray at the temple? It doesn't matter if you believe or not, the smell of burning incense and old wood calms you down. +2 to reason. Nice! So let's go back to the seaside one more time. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. I do not have the arcane grass perk, so I guess I'm bracing myself. Brace yourselves! Strength check failure! The blizzard chills you to the bone and disappears as quickly as it began. You may be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. What? I did all that just to lose a reason? Bull crap. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up! Shouts the deep voice. Oh, it's deep. I know you're there! I can get closer to the door and ask what's the matter. I can call the police. Ask what's the matter. Ugh. Poke, 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 poke. Dexterity check failure. Before you answer, the door's letterbox opens and suddenly an unknown invader tries to look inside. You lurch back in shock. The man sees you and tries to get in, screaming curses the whole time. A neighbor calls the police and the attacker escapes from your apartment building. Yeah, Spoops, clearly I've got no survival instinct whatsoever. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It's just to be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. I think that's a terrible idea, but let's do it. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. So I can either study issues of local newspapers or it's a waste of time. Well, let's do it. Knowledge check success! Near closing time, you stumble upon a curious article on the last page of the newspaper. You copy the author's name along with the address before getting ready to leave. -3% Doom, +10 experience. We are at the 69% of Doom. It's the sex number. Teehee. Neighbor's office at school is empty. You find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protest, Kana decides to take one jar home. You dumb bitch. I might not have any survival instincts, but you have even less. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? So why would you bring it home? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Is she sipping the eel? As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so ice cold water is a good idea. Reason does seem to be hit, but I feel like this is a trick. I feel like if I select cold, something with the eels, like they're gonna show up. Hot bath, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I feel like if I choose cold, the eels are just gonna show up in my bathtub. The hot bath is inviting that you spent an extra hour in it, +1% Doom. I've seen him burning notes behind our apartment building. Let's go check it out. Is the eel even alive? I'm getting concerned. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, but grab a railing at the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. It's Eelman! Oh. The Twisted Corpse. Why are all my things grayed out? Can I not attack? Oh, it's a ghost entity. Oh, can I? What happens if I clap? Part of a ritual. Most combat rituals are a combination of 5,000 claps. Even if you don't get it right, you'll be provided with a hint. Get this mind a chiropractor. It's the Crooked Man! Isn't it funny how things kind of circle back around? I can leave an offering. Burn a material offering in an attempt to appease the ghost, dealing 6 damage. Sever their ties to our world. Deals for... yeah, I guess. Turn 2. He takes away reason. Take him down! Yay! Okay, now I can get Outdoorsman, Quick Thinking, or Folklore Studies. Quick Thinking says +1 dexterity. There's always a way out from seemingly hopeless situations. +1 knowledge. Knowledge of various rituals and regional myths. And then the +1 to luck. I want to say knowledge is probably going to do us better. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But I do think, as much as I don't want to be using all my level ups for, like, regaining back my stamina and reason, I do think that seems to be the best choice at this time. So, we'll do my reason, and we will do the folklore studies. But first, chat's been a while. Hello? 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 Oh my god! Thank you! Oh my god! Welcome in, Raiders! Thank you! Thank you so much, Bobby Whiskey, for the raid! Whoa! Welcome in! I am Necrophyte, your favorite mushroom, and this is my first time playing World of Horror. Let me read out Bobby's shout out. Bobby's back from the Beastlands, and they're bringing art with them. The boar's been busy with Sunday May Day. Oh, I heard about that. Hold on. And Block Game, and now it's time to chill. Expect variety, VTuber vibes, and even some bananas, or not. Bananas? Either way, it's gonna be a hog wild time. Twitch.tv/Bobby Whiskey. Thank you so much for coming in and bringing us some spores. Are you the little guy on the head? Yeah, I'm a mushroom. I did say it. I'll say it again. I am Necrophyte. I am your favorite mushroom, and we don't worry about the cat girl. She is there for my transportation and gaming purposes. Thank you. I feel so cute now. But absolutely hang around. We're just hanging out. If not, if you have to raid and leave, I do understand if you have to, as you need to hydrate, take breaks, kiss your homies goodnight, do what you gotta do. But yeah, we're playing World of Horror. Ah! Wow. Alrighty. So we were choosing folklore studies, and we did reason. I'm not making great choices so far, but I'm still alive, and that's kind of what matters. Kondo was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. It says, fish want me and women fear me. That's what the notes say. I'll be here lurking and munching on pizza. Ooh! Spores, that actually reminds me, because I haven't asked the question yet, so now's a good time as any. What'd you have to eat last? What did we eat last? I should tell y'all about that real quickly. I fucked up. I made a new type of stir fry. I'm calling it the Shroomy Stir Fry, because it had 3 different shrooms in it. It had king oysters, and shiitake mushrooms, and bok choy, and it was bland. I don't know what I did, but I fucked up and it was bland. It tasted, you know what? It tasted like the apple juice in Monster. It canceled out the flavors. So that's what I had. What'd y'all have s'mores to eat last? Yum. It was like, I like the taste of mushrooms, but it, like, your taste buds are dead. No, they're not. They're not. It tasted just, I mean, like, you had the normal taste of, like, bok choy and chicken and mushrooms, but that was it. Error 404 taste not found. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like the apple juice and Monster. General So's Chimkin. Oh, I love General So's. That's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Ooh. I can inspect the burnt notes. Legends from the Blankety Prefecture Eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake of eels. Blankety eels of the Blankety Prefecture would lay their eggs inside human Blankety Blankety. Yeah, that doesn't seem anything too serious. I told you, it said fish want me, women fear me. So let's examine. Your friend has asked you to meet them at the certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note. Oh no! The note tells you to look through the side. I don't wanna! You don't see anything at first, but you noticed it. The bloated body of Ath Yala. Oh god, I can't say it again. Yalazth. I can't say it. Is getting closer. Oh god, we're getting doomy. Doom, 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 doom. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. More eels. Clearly. You shrug non-committally. You just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash. Yeet! I mean, you could. We're already there. Let's go. We are going on a safari. Ah! You can't shake the feeling that the small docks buildings hide some terrible secrets and creepy motherfuckers. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep and you just let her fucking do it. You spend the entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? Eels. The note said I don't know how much more clear it could be. You enter the kitchen. Why are we in the kitchen? Ooh, you know what? Eel unagi roll. Yeah, those are like top notch. No, now I want sushi. I am so susceptible when it comes to food suggestions. Oh, this is bad. We have some friends getting married. Little sidebar. I like telling little stories over here. We have some friends that are getting married, and when we RSVP'd, one of them messaged Fish. They were like, "How do we feed Necro?" Because I have so many allergies. But I just love the thought that they asked that, like I'm some sort of like pet that they're house sitting with. They're like, "How do we feed her? Do we let her out? What's her enrichment look like?" As soon as he told me that, I was like, damn, I really do be a pet.
Is there a cutoff time for feeding?
Yeah. Yeah, gotta go by gremlin rules. No bright lights, don't feed after midnight, don't get it wet. You enter the kitchen, even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something is cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. I can search for a weapon. I have a weapon. Look for a first aid kit. Or see what's cooking. Let's see what's cooking. Good looking. You slowly remove the lid from the pot. A thick, smoky, vile reek fills your lungs. The look of the ingredients used to make this broth make you sick. -3 reason. Kana's been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the apartment's the neighbor's apartment for yourself. Oh god. Eels! Eels! They look like worms. But eels! You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? We can go to the bathroom, the bedroom, or escape. The eels are angy. The eels are angy. Bedroom or bathroom? I feel like if we're dealing with fish, the bathroom is probably the best choice. I think that might be where we're going. Oh god! The swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. Negative reason and stamina. Poke poke. Okay. Hi, Kana. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my eye, too. Oh, okay. We must go to a hospital. We must puncture her eye now. Jab. Oh god, I have to do it! Okay. Remember guys, this is a horror stream. If you are squeamish with eye stuff, I would look away now. I'm giving you a 3, a 2, a 1. I'm going for the pupil. Woo! Look at them wormies! Shocked you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will Kana even survive the blood loss? To the hospital! Ophthalmology. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in the waiting room. Yes, it's sleepy time. Wake up, dude! You've been sleeping for over 3 hours! You groggily open your eyes to see your friend. Kana's wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, so I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. But thank you for saving my life. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, get a cool prosthesis. That's what, I would do for the cat girl. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay eggs in their eyes? Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers empty your neighbor's place. Woohoo! Yeah, boy! I forgot to pin it, but there is a thingy at the top that maybe I should go back and pin. As anybody has noticed now, this is a horror-based channel. I play a lot of horror games, and a lot of horror games have really concerning and disturbing, imagery and themes and stuff like that. So, if that's not up your view, I completely understand, Spores. I'd rather you protect yourselves and be safe than hang out with me. With that being said, let's continue. The old god stirs. Riots! I can't sing it, but, the song Riot by Hollywood Undead was the first thing that popped in my head. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around the downtown area. The police are hopeless. But how's the dog? The shopkeeping dog. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What's it doing here? What's my status? I probably need some reason. So, I am going to take a cold shower. And we shall grab our next thingy. Where is it? The bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Oh yeah, that scratches my brain. A bloody brief of beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. Gotta hit that dial-up. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anyone can connect to a bulletin system or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all of the messages on the bulletin, even post your own to start a conversation. Many of them used to share files or to chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people be driven to take their own lives? Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library will have one that works. So for our little side thingy, we can investigate the forest location twice to complete this quest. So let's clearly... Oh, I don't want to go down to the stool and get more Doom, but I want to see the dog. But I only have 2 funds anyway. So... Forest. Oh, Conda stays with me! I have a party. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange marks on the cave walls. I have a flashlight! Wait, what happened? What? It's too much for your mind. No! Oh, I learned a new spell. Multiply wound? Where's my spell? Do I not get it? Oh, I have 4 spells. I'd have to... Oh. Back into the forest. You know what? Let me... I said I can forget this spell. Ah! A leech girl. Attack. Prepare and jab, jab, jab. Launch. Get her! Get her! Okay. And we're gonna jab, jab. Yeah, let's do it! Let's go! Come on, team! Poor girl was just covered in leeches and we just steak knifed her to death. It's food for thought. After searching deep in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Share death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you So if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. I could not fucking speak. Woof. Investigation. Now, mind you, I will say it, mental health is a touchy subject for a lot of people. Please don't listen to anything this game has to say about it. If you have those kind of thoughts, please reach out to local resources, suicide helpline, that kind of thing. You know. You bump into one of your words. Why are words hard today? Let me drink some water. You know what? It wouldn't be so hard if I could drink a soda! But it's still too late. I'm kind of wanting to just finish this out. Like, I'm sure I'll finish it by the end of stream, so I think we're good. You bump into one of your teammates in the gym. Hey, Takahashi, she says, looking over you with her brows furrowed. Are you doing okay? You've been acting really weird lately, and you look super tired. You shouldn't burden her with everything that's going on, but... fuck it, tell her the truth. Oh no, luck check failure. You regret it as soon as you open your mouth. She looks at you like you're crazy. You pretend it was a joke and leave quickly. I mean, if there's riots in the street and people can see the damn god coming up, why would she have any reason to not believe me? While the school's library computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet at her home in the city. We gotta go to the city? Can I just see the dog? It's the puppy! Okay, I'm happy. Was it worth the doom? Yes, it was. Don't ever ask me that again, because you know what the answer is. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. Damn, our reason's getting low. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts to your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. Goddamn, our computer's heavy. Back to house. Investigation. Do a little clicky clackety. Oh shit. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. I don't want to go in there, so let's go in there. No! Okay. You don't find anything. The smell of blood makes you weak. I'm built different. We went over this. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you are now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Why did I have to leave and come back to get on the modem? Takahashi! You hear a chipper voice shout during a jog around the area. You turn your head to see one of your classmates or teammates in casual clothes, smiling, blissfully unaware of everything going on. What's up, Captain? Notice anything weird recently? Yahoo! Oh, we leveled up! Art knowledge, perception, faster offensive, or dexterity. Faster offensive, for sure. And, we're gonna need that reason boost. She tilts her head and presses her finger to her chin, thinking hard. Then with a tiny, oh, she begins telling you a strange story from the other day. Art, ho, max. Nope, we swimming. We gotta swim. Although after the eel thing, I wouldn't want to swim. But, faster actions. Yes! Yes, Spoops! Yes! He's like, everything I say, she does the fucking opposite! I must piss you off so bad, Spoops. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff looks exhausted. That's normal. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out into the waiting room, into the hospital corridors. Hospital. I'm sorry, have you seen the doctor? He suddenly disappeared, and I'm not sure whether the surgery is over. What? No! She's got guts! Her ribs! Forgotten patient. She does all the damage. Okay. Everyone, attack. All together now. Yeah! I didn't know if that would help. Oh, God. She does 1 damage to all. I don't think we're doing good. Put that thing back where I come from, or so help me. Jab, jab, jab. Turn 3. You know, I have a really weird question. Would remove skin, like, would that be a bad thing for her? Or would she want that? You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearby bus stop. We go over a room. Skeleton yearns for freedom. You know, I get that, because the cat girl, with her myriad of health issues, recently her neck's been the biggest issue, and it truly feels like it's trying to get the fuck out of here. It's like, free me! And I'm like, no, please don't. Suddenly, an empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Excuse you? A rioter? Well, fuck you. All your bones are wet and her bones yearn to be dry. I can't run without my leg going, the fuck you doing? I can't sit without my leg going, the fuck you doing? I'm sitting here and the cat girl is, you know, they're, you know, probably a bad connection with the roots. I'll have to look at that later. Okay, we do it. You know, where's my spells? What does that do? Ooh! 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 This music just got good. Flame on! Oh, I can't afford to use the Doom right now. But that heals 6 damage. Let me remove her. I want to remove her skin. Get your skin removed, bitch. Okay, now we actually gotta, like, attack. Okay, we are going to prep, attack, 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 attack. Yo! Wait, what's that? What? A prescription! What is that? Oh, did I not get the prescription? Do I have to throw away some shit? Can I throw that away? Storage. I guess I'll put away the steak knife. As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiok— I swear to God, I can speak better than this. I'm tongue-tied today, and I don't know why. An entire class of Shiakawa students slept in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus, beginning searching down the village streets. Investigate. Kind of like the music. Unseasonal floods have closed— I should do a toggle where it's like blah, 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 where I'm sticking the tongue out. That'd be kind of funny. Look for an alternative way. I don't have the map item. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I had a whole bit I was going to do at the beginning. Memory of a Gannett. I've told y'all before, but I was going to make a joke about it being maid day because I did hear about that, and I was going to joke about my low poly maid dress. That is a stock image, yes. It is not rigged onto my body. That was the joke, yes. You waste a lot of time looking for a safe path. 3% oh god. What happens? What happens? When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly and thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. Is there anything I can do to drop the doom? No! No! Ah! Dark forces scheme against you. Don't know who you can trust anymore. Plus curse? I'm cursed?
Get cursed.
Ah! Ah! Under the mysterious Alth, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Yolaz. Yolaz's influence. The city is engulfed. That's why I can't speak. I can't fucking say that thing's name. Is engulfed in chaos. All the eldritch magic made our planet a bright waypoint for a bloated old god. That's not nice. And a tasty treat. Oh. Within the next 10 years, Earth will be devoured, and there's nothing you can do about it anymore. Is it guaranteed? Is my question. That's crazy! That's wild! That's crazy. Spores, let me ask you, since I died on that run, is this, do we want to try again on this next Sunday, or do y'all want me to try a different game? I'm gonna leave that one up to y'all. I had a lot of fun with this, but I want to make sure that y'all had as much fun as I did, because this was kind of wild. This was, is interesting to try again. Okay, cool. Then this one definitely will be one that we do for at least a couple of Sundays, because this is crazy. I do like this. This is a pretty wild game. Let me take a look-see real quick. I second, this is neat. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. I did like it. I think what we are going to do. So, my dear Spores, let me give y'all a little bit of an update. So, on Wednesday, this week, we are doing Whatever Wednesdays. So, Whatever Wednesdays, if you're not familiar, means that I do something that doesn't necessarily horror related. It can just be something that I just want to do, like drawing or something like that, even while being a horror based channel. So this Wednesday I'm planning to do art stream while I work on some just little doodads here I gotta work on. On Friday we're continuing on with Resident Evil 9 and all of Fish's delectable mods. He said he added more, and we didn't get to see them yet last Friday, so next Friday I'm hoping we'll get to see them. And then for at least another couple Sundays. Oh no, I didn't want that. Okay. Next couple Sundays we'll continue playing this game, because this is a lot of fun. I didn't really know what all to expect. I certainly didn't expect to die that easily. All the way to the last bulletin, and then the fucking bloated god gets me, because that's what I'm gonna call him now, bloated ass god trying to eat Earth. bitch. But anyway, dear spores. It is that time. Somehow I managed to die just on the time frame. So, Fish, pick a 1 or a 2 for me. Quick. No, I need a 1 or a 2, thank you. Okay. So, my dear spores, we are going to head back over to our friend Ichumai, who's still playing Look Outside. The reason why I ask Spores if what you had to eat last is because when we like to raid out, we like to just say what we had to eat last. So, for example, I'm literally going to type in triple mushroom stir fry, because that's what I'm calling it now. I believe Mistress said something about teriyaki. I think Spoop said something about General So's chicken. I have no specific raid message. We just literally just drop in and drop what the hell you had to eat last. But, my dear Spores, as I get this raid started, let me give you some reminders. First and foremost, it is the beginning of the week, so please make sure to get stuff done. You need to make sure you get whatever you need done. But secondly, please make sure that you are taking breaks. If you don't take breaks, your body will take one without scheduling one with you. But more importantly, my beautiful spores, kiss your homies goodnight. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I hope to see you back on Wednesday when we doodle around on whatever Wednesday. Thank you again, Bobby Whiskey, for the raid. I so greatly appreciate it. I hope you and your followers have had a lot of fun hanging out with me. And I hope to catch you next time. Have a wonderful week, spores.
Is bleeding. The beast is raging now. Take that. Attack a B. We'll go for attack a B. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello, Necrophyte. Welcome. Triple